Hi, I'm Cara Lambert from caralambert.com, and I'm often asked to tell my story about how I transitioned from a 9 to 5 to my own business. So, a little bit about me. I have a degree in psychology and a graduate diploma of management. And in 2000, I started to work for the Australian government and did so for 12 years. In 2010, I started my master's degree. My eldest child had just started her second year of primary school. My youngest child was in kindergarten or preschool, and I was earning $100,000 a year in my 9 to 5, just to set the scene, right? So through all of that, I thought, well, I actually started a handmade business doing something that I loved. I was making hair bows for my daughter and selling them, and I was doing quite well. My husband's career took off at this point in time. I realized that although I was doing my master's in public sector management, I actually didn't want to be in the public service, and I didn't want to be a consultant to the public service either, because that meant a lot of travel and that was going to impact negatively on my family. So my husband and I crunched our figures, and we realized that we were actually only going to be $10,000 a year worse off if I gave up my job. And remember, I was the main money earner. So for a year, we lived on my husband's wages. We made some economies, I have to admit, but we did it. And so at the end of that year, I resigned from my 6-figure public sector job. Nice and secure here in Australia, right? And now I am 6 years on. My youngest is in school. He's in year 6. And my career in my business is flourishing. So my words of advice to you guys who are working a 9 to 5 and you have a side hustle, and especially for those parents out there with kids, is do your numbers. Crunch those numbers. Work hard. Try living without your income, but keep your job. And never be afraid or think that you would fail if you did have to go back to a 9 to 5, even if it is part-time. Because eventually you will get there. If you're determined enough and you work hard enough, you'll get there. Now, if you want to find out more about my story, if you want to connect further, there's all these details on my website, and you can find that at caralambert.com. I hope this has helped.